Caleroga Shark Media.
Welcome to a special edition of Taylor Swift Today, where we delve into the life and times of the iconic Taylor Swift. I'm your host, bringing you an extended roundup of Taylor's music, tours, movies, and personal life. Today we focus on her recent in-depth interview, her first in years, which has certainly not disappointed. Taylor Swift, the 33-year-old global superstar and Time Magazine's Person of the Year, has opened up in a series of candid conversations. The 12-time Grammy winner's newfound openness seems influenced by her life with new boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce. She reflects on how she's learned to prioritize what truly matters. Over the years, I've learned I don't have the time or bandwidth to get pressed about things that don't matter. Life is short. Have adventures, Swift shares. This perspective, a stark contrast to her more private years, seems to hint at her past relationship with Joe Alwyn and marks a significant shift in her approach to public life. Swift's high-profile romance with Kelce fits seamlessly into her current phase of life. She speaks candidly about their relationship, providing insight into their timeline and brushing off any idea that their first public appearance was their initial date. Swift reveals, "This all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast. By the time I went to that first game, we were a couple." Her attendance at football games has not gone unnoticed, with Swift admitting her lack of awareness about how frequently she's shown on broadcasts. Despite this, she remains focused on supporting Kelce, undeterred by the possible irritation it may cause to some fans. A significant portion of the interview revolved around Swift's experience of being canceled following the incident with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Swift recalls the immense psychological impact this had on her, leading her to a period of isolation and distrust. "You have a fully manufactured frame job that took me down psychologically to a place I've never been before," she recounts. Despite the challenges, Swift harnessed this experience, using the snake imagery for her album Reputation, though she views that period as a career death. Swift also discussed her reaction to Scooter Braun's acquisition of her music catalog. Feeling defeated initially, she eventually found strength in her response, creating art. "My response to anything that happens, good or bad, is to keep making things," she asserts, highlighting her philosophy of not actively combating her adversaries, as trash takes itself out every single time. In a lighter part of the interview, Swift speaks highly of Beyoncé, praising her as a disruptor of industry norms and a gem of a person. She addresses the tendency of media and stan culture to pit women against each other, particularly her and Beyoncé, despite their mutual support and refusal to engage in such comparisons. More Taylor in just a moment. Here's more from the Time Magazine story. 2023 has been a monumental year for Taylor Swift. Over 8 months, she performed 66 sold-out shows across the Americas, marking the first year of her history-making Eras Tour. Each night, Swift captivated tens of thousands of fans, performing over 40 songs with intricate choreography. This tour, set to continue with 85 more shows in 2024, required immense physical, mental, and emotional fortitude from Swift. Preparation for the tour was rigorous. Swift began her training 6 months before the first show in Glendale, Arizona. Her regimen included running on a treadmill while singing the entire Eras setlist, a specialized strength, conditioning, and weights program at Dog Pound Gym, and 3 months of dance lessons. Swift worked closely with choreographer Mandy Moore, recommended by her friend Emma Stone. Moore helped Swift transform her approach to choreography, making it an integral part of her performance. Taylor also shared some intimate details about her New York City apartment, a place that holds sentimental value and cherished memories. Among her treasured possessions are a photo of her grandmother, Marjorie, an opera singer and inspiration behind a track on her album, Evermore, and a Stevie Nicks Barbie doll, a gift from Nicks herself. She also keeps a framed letter from Beatles legend Paul McCartney in her bathroom, a testament to the mutual admiration between these musical icons. McCartney has spoken highly of Swift, revealing that she inspired his songwriting and expressing a desire to perform with her. Another personal touch in her apartment is the tiles decorating her fireplace, found during a shopping trip in Paris with her mother, Andrea. Swift credits her family, including her father and brother, for some of the best ideas in her career, humorously referring to their dynamic as a small family business. And for our last story. In July, Swift released her version of the 2010 album Speak Now, featuring 6 new From the Vault tracks. One track, When Emma Falls in Love, sparked fan theories about it being about Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield. At the Poor Things premiere in New York City, Stone was directly asked about the song. She deflected, suggesting that Swift would be the one to ask about its meaning. Adding to the intrigue, Swift attended the premiere quietly, choosing not to walk the carpet, but supporting her friend from the sidelines. That wraps up today's episode of Taylor Swift Today. We've journeyed through the High Energy Eras Tour, peeked into Swift's personal space, and delved into the intriguing connections in her music. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast platform. I'm your host, Annalise Idle, signing off from Taylor Swift Today.